Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Viz 55. It's a tier 10 Czechoslovakian heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of Mines, and this one is under the command of Captain Ashstorm. Now, we haven't featured this tank before. This is, I think, the first replay we've done with the Viz 55, but we've got some more videos coming up shortly. And I think you can see that Captain Ashstorm is already fitted. Yeah, it's got premium consumables on his vehicle. Okay, it's a 13cm main armament. It's capable of doing 490 alpha and will penetrate 260mm with standard ammo, and with the premium ammo it will go through 300mm, so it's particularly effective. It's also got a nice healthy amount of hit points. It's got that spaced armor around the turret as well. And it looks like Captain Ashstorm is expecting some enemy to come at him from the other direction. But of course, seeing as the enemy has the hill, he does have to watch out that he doesn't poke up too far up here, because if he does, enemy might try to shoot him from that gap. And that's one of the big problems of actually taking this position. Although you get to see the enemy in their rear, the problem is that they might see you and punch a hole in your side. But no, they haven't seen him yet, but they will. The moment he opens fire, they'll suddenly realise, ooh, yes, we've got an enemy in that little bowl area. And yeah, we can see an E100 just through the gap there. He's probably going to be the one that sounds the alarm. Captain Ashstorm twiddling with his reticule to make sure that it's working. He's not opened fire yet though. As you can see that he's got 40 rounds of ammunition. First round goes into the side of a 60 TP for 465, so it's a low roll. And he does pull back because he was spotted straight away because he was just way too close to the bushes. But it's very difficult to fire from this position without getting spotted. In fact, about the only way you can do is to reverse up onto the slope with the rock behind you, shooting over in this direction. But even then, that's very difficult because you can be shot from the hill. And there is a TVP T5051. Well, he's in a position where he might just come around the corner and start shooting at Captain Ashstorm. He needs to watch out for that guy because, as you know, TVP T5051 autoloader. It's got a wicked gun that can unload in 4.5 seconds, 4 shots into an enemy tank, losing you 1200 hit points in the process. Nothing else in sight. The 60 TP's moved up. Can't see it now. Oh, we just saw the enemy Arty, and it looks like they're in the corner in A1, and he has been spotted again. And he takes care of the E100. So he's got his first kill, and only 2 shots to get it. Ooh, that's interesting. The TVP T5051 just took a whole lot of damage, and looks like he was hit by Arty because he was showing stun. The enemy just lost their T110E4 as well. And yet another Arty tracer coming out of the corner. Okay, well, the TVP has now been replaced by an STB1, but he's not at the gap at the moment. But if he does go to the gap, Captain Ashstorm will be ready for him. Apparently we've got tanks below, and I think the reason why they don't want to go to the gap is that if they do, they'll get proxy spotted straight away. And if they are spotted, he might get a shot into them. Oh, he tried to get around into the 260 as he went backwards, but I think that hit a rock rather than hitting the 260. got to wonder if he's going to make a mistake as well. He has taken a round. I think it was from the STB1 when he moved up. We've got an STB1 a short distance away on our right, on our left rather, and he might have actually put a round into that enemy STB1 when he popped up. And there's the tracer coming out of the corner yet again. So it's been rather quiet for Captain Ashtorm, even though he's got one kill. Now he's got the chance to hit a Jagdpanzer E100. He's going for the cupola. He's got a green light or green reticule, so he should be able to pen him. Didn't. Arty's definitely hitting that guy, just tracked him as well. At this angle, it's very difficult to penetrate, and yes, he was spotted, so he needs to pull back because, ow, that's the reason why he's been hit by 2 of them. 3, yeah, he got all 4 in, but unfortunately, and Captain Ashtorm lost 1,357, not the 1,200 I predicted, but he did get the kill on the TVP, but he's now lost over half of his hit points, and he's just been tracked by the Object 260 as well. So, was it a good exchange? Well, not really. Even if he got a kill, it's not really a good exchange because he's lost so many of his hit points now. It makes it difficult for him to be effective. Plus, of course, if that Jagdpanzer E100, the Jaegeru, fires 1 round at him, he could be out the game just like that. It also means the Object 260 is aware that he's here. Oh, that was good. He actually did the exact opposite to the Jaegeru by putting a round through his side. And I think the Jaegeru made the big mistake there because he actually drove out sideways. And, well, it was fairly easy for Captain Ashtorm to put one right through the side. He definitely had the pen. And, of course, he presented Captain Ashtorm with a flat surface, which was not too much of a temptation, I think. The fact that this gun does have a 490 alpha means that it can be pretty powerful. Just remember, it's plus or minus 25%. That's a lot of hit points. Okay, he's found one of the enemy Arty. It's a Conqueror gun carriage. Oh, no, it didn't pen. He didn't hit him. And the Conqueror gun carriage tried to return the favour, but also missed. There's 3 enemy Arty, so he could end up with a medal here if he can get 2 of them. There's one. Oh, he's got the GWE 100 as well, but he does get hit by that guy because he's ready. Got a 1 shot into him. He's just been hit in the rear by the T92. He's about to reload and finish off the Conqueror. Yep. You can see that high roll there is so efficient. 530 hit points with 1 shot. But the T92, well, I think he fired from the other end of the map. I think he's way down in the south. And now Captain Ashtorm's going to have to go the full distance. He was lucky to survive that shot by the GWE 100. He actually ended up with just 9 hit points, and that's basically what I said about it being dangerous to lose that many hit points to the TVP T5051, because basically the Arty could have taken him out if he got the right roll, but he didn't, and as a consequence, yeah, because he only lost 366 hit points to the T92, and I can guess that probably it was a near miss, but it was certainly in Captain Ashtorm's favour that he did get that shot. And there's the T92 way down in the south. The STB1's going to get to him before we do, but we still need to move in that direction just in case the STB1 gets shotgunned. There he is. Oh, kill shot. He got him. So, he got the kill on all 3 Arty. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the third class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in the VZ55, the tier 10 Czechoslovakian heavy. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him in that game. In fact, actually, yes, he took down the TVP T5051 and he took down the GWE100. They both hit him during that game. He also got a fine for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. A Dimitri's medal for taking out 3 enemy Arty in that game. And he also got a top gun because he took out 6 enemy tanks. Yes, he got the E100. He took out the TVP T5051. He then took out the Jaegeru. Then the GWE100, then the Conqueror gun carriage, and finally killed the T92 HMC right at the end. Let's have a look at team score and see where he managed to, well, what he managed to do. Well, didn't get the highest damage in the game. Nope, that went to the Progetto on the enemy team. 5,107 hit points of damage to him. The second highest damage was the T110E5 on his own team with 4,164. And the third highest damage was the TVP that he killed. He got 3,729, and quite a lot of that belonged to Captain Ashstorm. Captain Ashstorm picked up 2,440 hit points, but he did have the highest number of kills in the game, 6. 4 kills went to the T92 HMC, so he must have been a fairly good player to get that number of kills. 3 kills went to the Progetto, and everyone else I've got 2 kills or 1 kill or nothing. When it came to base XP, it was Captain Ashstorm who did the best. 947 to him. 910 went to the E5 and 824 went to the STB1. In fact, they were the only 3 left on his team at the end of the game. Nobody else on the enemy team. They were the only ones alive. He fired 11 shots in that game, got 8 direct hits and 7 penetrations. Damage of 2,440 hit points, of which 901 were up more than 300 meters. So you can see the vast majority of the damage was done at close range. 6 enemy vehicles were damaged. 6 enemy vehicles fired at him or hit him. 4 penetrated, 1 non-penetration, and 2 hits by way of splash damage. And those were the GWE100 and the T92. The 4 shots that penetrated, yeah, they came from the TVP. And I did say about that before he actually got hit. You have to watch out for those things because they are so deadly. They can do a huge amount of damage in a very short period of time. And if you're not careful, they will strip away your hit points and make you vulnerable. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, 500, and I think that's 99, but I'll just check that. 599 damage assistance. I think that may have been spotting assist. 28,783 credits from the game, 30,000 from missions payout, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he still made a profit of 9,468 on a premium account. If it had been a standard account, he would have actually made a loss. 947 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,842 from personal missions payout, took away 5,684 experience points altogether. Yeah, he says take out the Arties or lose. Well, yeah, I think actually the Arties were the strongest players on that team, or rather they weren't being attacked by his team that much. And towards the end of the game, they were being rather effective. You could see that by the fact that the enemy Arties were getting decent scores. The T92 picked up 4 kills. The Conqueror gun carriage got 1. The GWE100, well, he got 1 as well. So they were being effective. They did manage to get 6 kills between them. That's 1/3 of Captain Ashstorm's team. So yes, he did have to take them out. But the good thing was that he knew where they were because he could see their tracers emanating from the corner of the map. He just didn't know where the T92 was. And when he actually went to that corner, he found out the halfway that the guy was actually behind him because, of course, that shell landed behind him. But thankfully, it didn't hit him. And if it had hit him, he would have been out the game just like that. So there you go, quite a good game by Captain Ashstorm, and we've got another video coming up with the Viz 55. So if you actually enjoy looking at these Czechoslovakian tanks, we will be doing a number of videos featuring them over the next couple of days. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And do remember that we've got a sister channel called The General, where you can see replays without any commentary to distract you whatsoever. They're just standard battles with pools medals or Kolobanov medals being earned. Not necessarily victories, some of them are losses, but it's interesting to see how these players cope and how they manage to score so many kills or get so much damage on the enemy in their games. Thank you for watching.